This is where the fun begins.
Dark side of the Force is a pathway to many abilities some consider to be unnatural.
We is back.
We found our way back. We found the breadcrumbs and followed our way home.
Yeah. What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to another episode of the Setcast podcast, a Star Wars podcast where we pretty much talk anything and everything Star Wars. I'm one of your hosts, PJ the Paradox Nerd, alongside my co-host, Sean Solo.
What's
and
up?
BMX Jedi, aka Anthony, aka Seth Holocron. Guys, it's been a while since we did.
Oh
we
yeah.
did this. Oh my gosh, we took almost like a
about
2-month break?
Was it about a month? Yeah.
It was about a month. Shit.
Yeah, because we did that 200th episode.
Yeah,
Everybody
that was fun.
Yeah. That was the last one.
Yeah. It's just, obviously like life gets in the way, and trying to gather up the troops every week can be tough, right? Just because we all have lives basically, right? So and you know what, I don't know about you guys, and that's probably why yes, the thumbnail title, everyone's probably like, oh my gosh, what is it, the end?
Oh no, I got texts, I got messages.
Oh, I didn't even see
Yeah.
the thumbnail.
They're like, what's going on? Like, I got messages.
Yeah, so it's one of those things, right? I think we've been doing this for a while, and I know Anthony just hopped on recently, and we talked about it like quite a few times, right? And I just been noticing too, right? Like, just around the interwebs, the internet, in terms of collecting Star Wars, the community. I don't know about you guys, but it's been kind of quiet across the board.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
I think it's getting ready to ramp up though. We get little Andor going.
Yeah,
You got ICC coming up. I think you got MegaCon Dallas coming up.
we got Celebration.
Yeah, I think it's right now. It's the calm before the storm. I think.
You think so? Or do you
Yeah.
think everyone's kind of just tired?
I think it could be a combination of both. I mean, like I said, if Andor's a hit, I think that'll re-energize everybody. But we'll see.
Well, we were hoping Skeleton Crew was a hit, and to be honest, Skeleton Crew was a fresh, it was a nice restart or rejuvenating. It was rejuvenating. It was like fresh. But even that didn't really get me hyped up.
Well, because it was so different, though. It was,
I know
It was-
it's a little different, but
I just thought it was a good watch.
Yeah.
I didn't love it. I didn't hate it. I was like, all right, it's a good watch. Now,
Yeah.
Andor, I'm probably putting a little bit higher. I have a little bit higher expectations.
mhm.
But even when they do it, like if they do Ahsoka, I'm like, okay. But Andor, I'm kind of like expecting it because it actually has an ending. You've got Rogue One you're leading into, and the way they're breaking it up, you're bringing back characters that we all love. So it should set the bar a little bit, but
Yeah.
we'll see.
Yeah, I mean, we'll see, and the thing too, even with collecting, I haven't seen anybody really excited for some products or whatever the case is. I know there's tariffs now that's being involved. How's that going to affect collectors?
Oh yeah.
And yeah, like how's that, how's this gonna affect all of us, right? There's a lot of things involving. That's one thing too, like I've been kind of like mulling over during this break is like, should we keep going? I know that's like, is it like, is this doing this like hurting my passion and my love for Star Wars? Because when we come on, we talk about it, and sometimes there's a lot of positives. Also, there's a lot of negatives, and sometimes that could really take your your passion and love for Star Wars out of it. So I'm not
Well,
sure.
there has been a lot of negativity in Star Wars over the last 3 years.
I
I
would
would
say though.
at least 2 years. Let's just give it 2 years.
Yeah. Let's give it 2 years. We'll be nice.
Because when
2
we had
years.
Mando season 1 and 2, everyone's hyped, and
Yeah.
all the collectibles were just hot,
Mhm.
and everyone was buying everything. And now
Yeah.
that's slowed down a lot. The shows aren't as good.
Yeah.
Even when we do come on and talk about it, you try to stay positive, but sometimes it's hard to. So you go to Negativeville, and over time, and it's not just our show. We watch other shows, and everyone kind of talks about the same thing. And I
Yeah.
feel like over time it wears you down. You're just like you said, like, do we just keep going on talking bad about Star Wars?
Yeah. And that's the
Or
thing
do
too,
we
is like,
just don't even talk about the shows, and we just bring up collectibles that we want to buy?
yeah. And the thing too is that like also with COVID, right? When the pandemic happened, there was such an influx of like shows across the board. It's not just with like Star Wars, but there's pretty much like a lot of people that were doing podcasts, Star Wars shows. Um, you know, literally, I mean, and at the same time too, like you just kind of like you find yourself, and I'm not talking about the people that we know, I'm talking about across the board,
Yeah.
right? Like there's so many Star Wars podcasts out there. And sometimes like when we jump on the show, we want to share this passion, and like sometimes it's like, are we talking about the same thing other people are talking about?
Yeah.
Like, and the people don't be like, oh, here's another Star Wars podcast. Also, like behind the scenes too, and being honest here and transparent, sometimes there can be a lot of like YouTube drama. I know a lot of the viewers and listeners don't see it, but we try to hide that drama away from, well, at least for our podcast, like we try to hide that drama away from everyone. And that could take the passion and love out of doing this too, right?
Oh, yeah.
That's why, like,
Listen,
the break.
especially when you're doing it for free, you're like, I don't need this stress in my life.
I
It's
know,
like,
exactly.
I'm just doing it to have fun. I'm not making any money on it. It's like, if it starts
Yeah.
stressing me out and it starts putting me in Negativeville, like it's hard to
Yeah.
stay motivated,
Yeah, and I've been honestly like, it wasn't like this, the break wasn't planned. It wasn't like Sean and I and Anthony were like, hey, let's take a break. No, literally, we were so busy, but also I just didn't have like that drive like I used to, like come on the show and say, oh, I'm so excited to talk about Star Wars. Like,
Yeah.
and the thing too is like, I don't want to hop on the show too and just be like a negative Nancy and be like, oh well, And I think I found myself right doing that like last year, and it wasn't fun, right? And it's just at the same too, like it's just like energy draining, and I know some, and I thank the viewers and listeners for even putting up with us during that time when we're like, oh, so I don't know, Anthony, what's your thoughts on during the break about everything? I know you're new to the whole
like
podcast.
I mean, as far as stuff coming out, it's kind of been slow as far as like things that I'm actually collecting that are coming out.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously they're not really pumping out shows like they used to. I
Which
mean,
is
honestly,
a good thing.
like I think a lot of the criticism is quite warranted, and I don't think like when I have an issue with something, I have an issue with like how they're handling the property in general, not necessarily some of this nonsense. And I think if they would just listen, like get their emotions out of it and just listen to what the people are actually saying, digest it, make course correcting decisions, like they'd be all right. I mean,
but the thing is, I think we just need to accept they're not going to change it. They would have done it by now.
I had absolutely disagree.
They've had enough failures to learn from.
Well, I don't think that we should just say, all right, we've already said what we've said. They're not listening. We just have to like not say anything and just like accept what they're serving us. I don't agree with that. I
Well,
mean,
that or don't watch it. It's like,
well, yeah, you know, and
'cause they're not
honestly,
gonna
like if I
change.
wasn't on this show, I probably would not have watched Skeleton Crew.
Right?
I probably
Yeah.
would have just not. I might have watched the first episode to see if it was kind of what I had thought it was going to be, and then I probably just wouldn't even have watched it after that.
Yeah.
You know,
it's
like I love
yeah.
all the Marvel stuff. I don't watch all that. There's been
Mhm.
quite a few that I just didn't even watch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you know, a lot of my suspicions were pretty much proven, you know, to
Mhm.
be in the ballpark of what I thought it was going to be just from watching other YouTubers or like, you know, I didn't watch She-Hulk. Sean
Yeah.
watched it. He told me,
Uh,
like, yeah, it was hot garbage.
It
Like,
was
you
rough.
know,
Yeah. Well,
and
actually, it was so bad that actually, if you know the new Daredevil show is out,
Mhm.
they're even saying that that whole show of them meeting up, Daredevil and
Yep.
She-Hulk, never happened. They like scratched it off of the like you know the I guess the timeline. I have no idea.
Yeah.
So
That's why they call it Born Again. We're just going to we're going to keep, close to the original show, but we're going to put a little spin on it. And
mhm.
I watched it last night. I love it. Like I was in love with the first one. Like I probably
Yeah.
watched the first 3 seasons like over and over. Like that's how much I really love that show.
I love the not to go off Star Wars topic too much, but I love Daredevil the first 3 seasons, and this season I enjoyed the first 16 minutes. I thought it was pretty cool. Then it just started like getting a little too fancy I was getting a headache. I don't know if it was just I don't know the TV I was watching it just with the whole like close-ups and like I'm like dude, just go back to like how it was like when it was dark, it was gloomy, like saying like it was I don't know. I guess they kind of like Disney-fied it a little bit, right? So
Well,
It still felt dark though.
yeah, like I actually like Sean and I were talking about it last week or something. I was actually hoping that they would kind of like focus on his abilities, like have him doing some acrobatic stuff instead of just like standing there, going toe to toe fighting somebody. Like I wanted to see a lot of that stuff. You don't have to go too far, but like some of the stuff like in the Ben Affleck one where he's using his baton thing, and I wanted to see some of that. I wanted to see them showing like his echolocation sight. I want to see some of that. I don't know why they're so focused in on him having super hearing, because that's not really what his power is. It's like echolocation. So I'm not really sure why they're doing that. Yes, he does have good hearing, but that's not his power. It's echolocation. So
yeah.
But all in all, I mean, I have a bad feeling about the way they're treating Fisk. They kind of pussified him a little bit. He's sitting on the couch getting therapy, and
spoiler alert.
His wife's
all right.
out.
Okay.
All
right, Anthony. All right. Okay. You don't tell the whole show. Plus, this is Star Wars, so
yeah.
Anthony's like ready to tell the whole like first.
Everyone's like, I didn't watch it
yet. Well, if they haven't watched it, they're not really that into it. So
come on.
Really?
What?
It came out like 48 hours ago. They haven't watched it yet?
Oh my! Come on.
Like,
well, it's actually a day ago, right?
I thought it came out Tuesday.
Tuesday at 9.
Oh, Tuesday night. Yeah. But yeah, like going back, we were saying, just to give you an idea, like how long I've been kind of doing this, right? So it's been 7 years since I joined the YouTube realm, and there's this little Sith happens. Funny, Thor was
Star Wars.
Thor was the host at that time. Let's see, I think I could see. There's a young me. I was skinny. Oh my gosh. So yeah, and the thing too is just like sometimes we've been doing it for 7 years, is a long time, man.
Rocking that kid and play haircut.
I know.
He's still rocking it.
I'm still rocking. That's why I wear a hat a lot.
I'm rocking that Kingpin haircut.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm jealous.
So yeah, it's tough, man. I made a lot of friends. lost a lot of friends. Not just like lost touch with a lot of friends, and sometimes you see like with the YouTube realm, some people get caught up with the views and the I guess the attention, and it's a shame sometimes because you lose friends that way. But in the most part, long story short, it's been something I've been mulling over for a while, and I told Tron this: when it comes to that point where you're like, I don't know, it's thing, but it's one of those things now that like we're back on it, and like I just probably need like, I don't know, I just need some stuff, man. I don't know about you guys. I need some motivation.
Some motivation. Well, yeah, that's what I'm saying. You do it for free, so you want to actually enjoy what you're talking about. You want to come on and like, hey man, well, what are we going to talk about today? Because there's nothing going on,
Well,
I mean, there's some few collectibles that have come out that are cool, and
well, and part of the thumbnail like title too is time to say goodbye, right? It could be a double meaning. Yes, we've been mulling over like maybe not continuing the show, but also it's time to say goodbye to Kathleen Kennedy.
Another rumor.
She ain't leaving.
Every year we have this discussion. Kathleen Kennedy's leaving. It's like, no,
you ever see there used to be this cartoon, and it had like a white dog in it, and there was this one guy, and this girl would put the football there, and then he would think he's going to get to kick it, and she would always pull it out from underneath him. She ain't going nowhere.
No.
Like I was like waiting for
he's waiting for the punchline.
Yeah, I'm waiting for the punchline, and she's like, so
she ain't going nowhere.
So here's the thing. I think she was saying like I to some source that I'm going to retire. So that source, that liable source was like, hey, Kathleen's going to retire this year.
No, she did an interview.
Yeah. So here's the thing. Yes, she said she was going to retire
at some point.
Yes. Well, they said this year. That source said this year. Wait, hold on. Let me finish first. They said this year. So guess what the internet did? They rejoiced. They celebrated. All these videos start coming out. All these YouTubers start saying stuff.
They got tricked.
And then guess what happened?
He was like, I ain't going nowhere yet.
Kathleen Kennedy said, well, she probably, I'm assuming, right? I'm assuming this. She was probably prideful and said, oh my gosh, they're rejoicing that I'm leaving. And they're saying that I effed up Star Wars. You know what?
I'm not going to give them the satisfaction.
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah, I could totally see that.
That's probably what happened. I mean, honestly, I think she's probably right now talking with Disney and trying to figure out like who's going to be her successor, which I think it should be Jon Favreau. I don't want
Dave thinking Leslie Headland.
Get the hell out of here. No way. And you know what? I hope the board shuts that down. See, exactly. This is Dom. She won't go. She doesn't want to give anyone that satisfaction.
I agree.
But the thing too is that I really hope that Bob Iger or whoever is in charge and the board or whoever is in charge of Disney, the board members, the board committee, whoever just tries to force her out. Because you know what it is too, is that I think she is the main reason that we are getting really horrible Star Wars content. It's inconsistent, right? So
I think you could go back, and I do think she is the primary reason. But I think you can go back. I don't even know what year it was. It was probably shortly after Disney bought them, and there was that interview, and then she was talking about like, well, the difference between Star Wars and Marvel is we don't have a lot of source material. And I think you could go to that right there, and you can like, she doesn't know what she's doing. She is completely incompetent with this material, and
and here's the thing too, is that there's no direction, right? I feel especially with what's that called, the Acolyte, right? They could have been like, okay, hey, I'm hiring you, Leslie Headland. By the way, I'm hiring some writers that they know their stuff. They read the expanded universe, or they read this, they read that,
Yep.
and they read Darth Plagueis. This is, here you go.
Yep.
This is this. Isn't that what the producer's supposed to do? I don't know. Can someone
Yep.
tell me what
You
a
should have
real
said, this is
producer?
your box that you can play in. And
Okay, let me tell you this, Sean. If I hired you as a producer, hey, Sean, you're the producer of this film, The Acolyte.
Mm-hmm.
So what is your job?
Make sure it's in line, in order, with the Star Wars lore, and just make sure everything makes sense.
Yeah, isn't it like to just kind of gather up the resources? Hey, I'm hiring this. I'm hiring this.
Yeah.
Like, hey, I hired this director. She knows Star Wars, or he knows Star Wars. Hey, I hired this writers.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
You're putting. You're the
you're
chef,
like a
right?
general manager for that.
Yeah,
one
you
movie.
put the team together to make sure everything makes sense in the long run.
So yeah, and the thing too is like, yes, I get it. There's some YouTubers out there, podcasts that say, oh, it's Kathleen Kennedy. It's not the main reason, but I'm like,
I don't think she's the main reason, but I think she is a large percentage of the reason.
Yeah.
And you got to look at it from this perspective. Nothing would happen if she didn't approve it. These people are not going rogue on her.
Like, well, they can't.
She is the president of Lucasfilm. Whether it's a success or a failure, it ultimately falls on her. It'd be no different than if you are the head coach of a football team.
Yeah.
If you win, everybody's patting you on the back. If you lose, you make an error.
Yeah.
But you try to run it on fourth down and you don't get it, it's your fault.
And the thing, a part of me was like, oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Oh my gosh, like it's finally happening. My dream is coming true. But it's like, whatever, And to be honest, like, I agree with Whispers from the Warp Dom about like Filoni. I feel Filoni is great. He's a great encyclopedia. He knows a lot about the lore. But in terms of storytelling, writing, I don't think he's there.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I agree.
I mean, I think Favreau gets it.
And I think he might be like, this might sound kind of harsh, but I think he might be kind of spineless. Like, he may deep down inside know something isn't, like, shouldn't be there, or whatever. Yeah, this probably doesn't make sense. But like, he doesn't have the balls essentially to like say, nah.
Yeah.
Or maybe he does, and then somebody above him just says, no, this is what we're doing.
Yeah, or maybe. I just anyway, not to dwell into this topic too much, just because obviously we were teased, but honestly, I thought like this news that just broke out about Kathleen Kennedy, I thought it was gonna be a nice fresh start for Star Wars, and then people can move forward and things like that. But it's not. And I think she announced that the next movies that are happening right now is obviously the Mandalorian, Baby Grogu and the Mandalorian. I forgot the name of that title of that movie. That's happening next year. And then after that, it was like an unannounced Sean Levy, like the director of Deadpool, right?
Yep.
So what the hell is that movie about?
I think it's supposed to be 5 years after Rise of Skywalker. Rey is supposed to be like a senior Jedi. I think that's the one that Ryan Gosling is talked about being in. Like,
I just don't think that movie's gonna happen.
So I heard something today. That Rey is supposed to be like an elder Jedi. All right, this is 5 years after. This 5 years.
Yeah, 5.
Only 5 years.
Only 5 years.
And she is more of that like Obi-Wan type figure, and she's gonna have, and then Ryan Gosling is gonna be her Padawan, which I think Ryan Gosling is probably 45-ish, I don't know how old Daisy Ridley is. She's probably somewhere 30-ish, maybe. Yeah, like that doesn't even make any sense. Like
for one, Ryan Gosling is going to be a
a
mistake
45-year-old.
but all you're going to see is Ryan Gosling.
That's all you're going to see. I agree.
You need to hire an unknown.
But again, it's there's a lot of people that hasn't moved on from the sequels, including myself.
Well,
right? So
I heard somebody today say something, and I will agree with this. If they came in and they knocked it out of the park with this movie, and I don't know if this is supposed to be a one-off, if this is going to be a trilogy, whatever the case may be, I would much rather have a really good, proper movie with Rey being the lead in it than Acolyte.
Yeah, but for me, it's I can't move on from the sequels. I'm sorry. I'm being absolutely honest, because you really think about it, technically, Palpatine won.
Yep.
He killed the Skywalkers. There's no Skywalkers left. Tell me who's a Skywalker.
Yeah.
Nobody.
Well,
don't tell me Rey's a Skywalker, because she's
no. I would never say that.
No, but I'm just saying, it's like,
well, that would probably be their logic.
Palpatine is probably laughing his butt off in the, when he, what was that called? In the after whatever the Force.
Yeah.
Like
he's like,
I mean, I guess
I can hear him laughing actually.
Doing this Rey movie, if they even do it, right? This is a huge if, because they got like a bunch of projects that just haven't happened yet. But like, I really absolutely loved The Force Awakens until The Last Jedi came out, and everything that they did good in The Force Awakens was tainted because there was no direction going forward after that.
I enjoyed The Force Awakens. The one thing that bothered me the most was when Rey just like snatched that saber off of Kylo.
Yep.
Yeah.
But I was not knowing what I know now at that point.
Yeah.
I thought there was going to be some type of a logical
reason. Yeah.
She was as powerful as she was. In my mind, I thought she was Luke's kid, or she was a like student that he like wiped her mind or something like that. I thought there was going to be like a really good reasoning for it, other than she just got the cheat codes. So that's my point. Is now that I think about it, I think you're right. I don't think there's any way that they could ever do this successfully, because it is tied to the sequels, and there's so much there that just doesn't make any sense. So how are you gonna?
I'm being honest, like, and I hope they. Well, I don't know if they'll prove me wrong, but I hope they do. But honestly, it's not a movie that I'm gonna like go out on the first day to watch. Even Rise of Skywalker, as I didn't even, I read the script. I read this, online, because they leaked it. Thank you, John Boyega, for forgetting that script in the hotel room, right? And someone was selling it on eBay. So I don't know. I just I think, and I'm being honest here. I'm not trying to be negative. I'm being honest. I just I just can't move on from it. To me, the sequels never happened. And as much as I like Daisy Ridley. I think she's a phenomenal actress. It's a shame that she. I think. I mean, I thought she did a good job.
I thought she did a good job.
I just think
her
that
character is what I didn't care for. Post.
Yeah, it's a shame. I like John Boyega. I think they missed the mark with him not being a Jedi.
I agree.
That was such a huge fall. Like, and the thing too is that, like, I know a lot of people were complaining about him being a stormtrooper or whatever the case is, or I don't know. There's so many missed opportunities here, and I don't know. It's going to be hard for them to put out that movie for people to want to watch that movie.
Yep. Might need to wait longer.
Yeah. I think there's such a big, huge black cloud over the sequels that they can't get rid of unless they find some sort of loophole. The only loophole I said is that that's not the real Luke Skywalker.
Yep.
That's the only solution.
Yeah, that would maybe work.
And that's Jake Skywalker.
Oh, geez.
That was the clone. But honestly, I just think that it's time to have, because everything's tied to Kathleen Kennedy. All the negativity, all the things that happened. Yeah, she gave us some great things. And listen, I'm not going to knock for what she did in the film industry, right? She did a great job with producing a lot of like hits. But also, I'm talking about Kathleen Kennedy when she took over Lucasfilms, and she became the president.
And I would almost say everybody that's been involved in, I would say maybe with the exception of Filoni and Favreau, because they do actually understand the world that they're working in.
Yeah, and the thing too is that like with Kathleen, you think about pre-Star Wars, she had a lot of hits, but then when you had Star Wars, when she took over Star Wars, there's a lot more misses than hits. I think the only hits that I would say that she had was probably, and yes, the Rebels fell under her, right? Rebels. I would say Rebels, but that was usually, I think she wasn't even paying attention to the animated shows. I think she was focused at that time with
but I would say the same thing. She was in charge, so that's a win.
Yeah. Yes, technically it was a win, but honestly, I remember saying this as well, because The Last Jedi came out at the same time as Rebels, and thank God Rebels came out, because I was losing hope for Star Wars at that time. And I would say Rebels was one of those where Kathleen Kennedy didn't really care for, because it's an anime show. Her focus was putting out movies and trying to make back the billions of dollars that they spent on buying Star Wars, right? So that was kind of technically a win. Mandalorian was a win for her. Rogue One was a win, and Andor, Andor was a win. Besides that, that's it.
Yeah, there's been a lot of
Kenobi. I tried. Have you guys tried rewatching Kenobi again?
Nah.
No, I want to.
Okay, I rewatched it and I'm like, damn, this is so cheap.
Yeah. Well, see, I'd noticed that it to me it seemed like a I don't know.
Have you watched the Patterson cut of it?
Yeah,
it was better.
It was better, but there's I was watching that scene where Vader was pulling down that starship, and at that moment I was like, cool. But when you look at it, you're like, wow, the CGI sucks. It looks so fake, right?
Yeah,
it looks like a video game.
Yeah,
right?
like a lot of the sets just.
Yeah, sorry. I know Captain America is fresh off everyone's mind, but you watch Captain America and you watch the Red Hulk versus Cap. I was like so thrown off because it looks so bad, like the CGI. Like the background looked like a background from like, I don't know, like a photo booth in the mall or something. Right?
Oh, you talking about the one out by the White House with the cherry trees?
Yeah, I was like, okay, that looks off. And they spent how much? $500 million on this movie? Well, they had a lot of reshoots, but it's just like, I don't know. It's like, whoa, that's one thing too. Like I expected from Disney when they bought Star Wars, that like they have the money, they have the resources, they're going to do it right. And here we are, waiting for Kathleen Kennedy to retire so that we could get back the Star Wars that we deserve. And I don't know. I really hope.
We hope. Yeah.
They need to. They need to. If they really, especially with the parks, they're upcharging the parks now, the tickets. It's so expensive to go there.
Yeah, it's like $200, like $180 with tax a person to go to Galaxy's Edge.
And did you know the Fast Pass is gone technically, because all the good rides, the Rise of Skywalker, is not part of the Fast Pass. You have to pay an extra $30 to be part of the
Fast Pass.
Yeah. it's
Well,
like,
I mean, I do think that like the formula for them to start getting on
mhm,
the right path is fairly simple.
mhm,
Get people, you don't have to have like
mhm,
I think she falls victim of the normal Hollywood mentality. This director's hot, this actor's hot.
mhm,
Like we get this actor and it's going to get butts and seats. This
mhm,
director, he's hot right now. I
mhm.
don't necessarily, and I I did kind of fall into that mindset because when they had first announced Ryan Johnson, I was like, I've seen a bunch of his movies. I really like him. This is going to be awesome. But just because somebody can do a good movie of one genre doesn't necessarily.
So yeah, no, I agree with you, Anthony. And sorry to didn't mean to cut you off, but I think Ryan Johnson didn't had a blank script.
Yeah,
That
that's
was the
kind of what my point is that
that was the problem. It's
is
not him as the director. He
no, no,
just
no.
didn't have a
I
writer.
think he is a great director, but I don't think he had direction as
Yeah,
far as like, there needed to be somebody. I don't know what you want to call this person, but somebody that would be right next to him saying, this right here doesn't make sense. We can't do
yeah,
this,
yeah.
and here's the reason why. This is the box in which you have to play within.
Mm,
That should always be the case. Anytime you're dealing with a property that has that
mm,
much, like, I
yeah.
would say Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings, Game of Thrones, like those properties, like, you can't have certain things happen because it completely throws off everything.
Hmm.
And they put themselves into this box because they
Well,
said
yeah.
everything was going to be connected. Now, had they went ahead and said, we can, do something here and it's not going to affect something over there, they might have had a little bit more wiggle room,
Hmm.
you know.
So I just think that, like, at this point, I think what needs to happen, and that's why I'm rooting for DC and Universal Studios and some of these other studios, is that Disney's always been on top, right? Whether it be their animation, whether it be the MCU, or even Star Wars, right? And some of their other projects as well, Disney parks. So now Universal in Florida, they are adding all these like cool things now. They have what's that called? Nintendo World, Monsters, whatever, and all these cool things. There's Back to the Future there. Harry Potter, they added more edition, more things to it. So I think they need a challenger to challenge them, to take revenue away from them so that they could step up their game. Because right now they're on top of the list right now, and no one really. And Anthony's walking away, and there's a cat. Uh, um, there's no one really challenging them, even with the Marvel franchise, right? So that's why, for me, I'm hoping that James Gunn does a great job with DC, with Superman, and brings the DCU or DC universe,
Mm-hmm.
to go, head, toe to toe with Marvel, so that then Marvel can up their game. They're not
Yeah.
giving us like, wait a minute, that CGI looks so cheap, you know.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah.
I heard that Superman got decent reviews in the pre-screening stuff.
yeah, it did.
Yeah.
So I hope so, man,
See, that
because
was all
again,
people that work at Warner Brothers.
well, you got James Gunn too. Like you said, Anthony, this is piggyback of what you're saying. He's
Yeah,
the one approving these
right.
scripts. He's
I
like,
agree,
no, and
but
he cares.
I do think that DC and Marvel have a little bit more wiggle room with what they do as far as like staying within the confines of,
Oh,
because
because
they
they
do
have they have a multiverse.
well that, and then there's been so many different iterations of characters that you can do different
Yeah,
stuff,
yeah. Well, it's the
and so I think
multiverse.
they got a little. Well, I'm not so much saying that, but like you've had, I don't know. We'll just use Batman for example. There's been different Batman runs, and the characters, there are differences
Yeah,
in like the way the characters are. So that's why I say they do have a little bit more wiggle room. It can be
yeah.
more forgiving, you know.
Yeah, but I think because now they're really trying to promote the DC universe, right? Like they're really trying to
Yes.
push that forward
Yep.
and like connecting the dots and everyone's connected and there's all these superheroes and things like that. Zack Snyder tried to do it. Unfortunately, he wasn't successful with it. But we just need some challengers, someone to just
Yep.
where people are more excited about an IP rather than just like uh and I don't know. For me, I think uh I really hope that someone from high up above in Disney goes, hey guys, we really need to make money. And unfortunately, uh, Kathleen Kennedy, we appreciate your hard work and your dedication, but I think we just need some fresh set of eyes now for Star Wars, right? Something refreshing. Again, we just all of us don't want to keep going through this over and over again, and okay, we should be excited if there's like, okay, there's a new movie. There shouldn't be like, well, it's 5 years after the sequels, I don't want to watch it.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it kind of is something that they've put themselves in this box, and I mean, I think the lack of anticipation, assuming that something is going to be bad, I think they've kind of like, I think it's warranted. Like you said, when's the last time we saw something that everybody was, overwhelmingly excited about? I would say probably Mando season 2.
Yeah.
I mean, everything else has kind of been like hit or miss. Some stuff's been all right, some stuff not.
Yeah.
But this is like, I mean, I think the lack of excitement and the criticism, I think it's pretty warranted. They haven't really.
Oh yeah.
They've given a bunch of stinkers. And you have to like.
We're not making this up. It's like
right, like I started watching Daredevil before Sean did. I shot him a text. I was like 10-15 minutes into it, and I said, "Have you started watching it yet?" And he was like, "No, not yet." And I was like, "First episode's an hour." He was like, "Really?" And I was like, I just assumed it would be 20 minutes, 30 minutes. Now,
and second episode's 50 minutes or close to 50 minutes.
45.
45.
But now we'll see. Is that going to be the way it is, or are we going to get to next week and it's 30 minutes?
I hope it's an hour, because that's how you can build. So
I agree.
But Star Wars, it's like some of the Mandalorian episodes like 20 minutes. I'm like, really? Is this a sitcom? Because usually sitcoms are around 30 to 20 minutes, right?
And
like because and sitcoms can do that because it's just quick stories, and
some of that might have been better received maybe if they had done, like, let's just say you had 2 20-minute episodes, they dropped them on the same night, so essentially you're watching 40 minutes. Might not have been so bad,
but if you're doing eight episodes, then you would have to increase the amount of episodes that you do. So
I agree. I think they should.
But if you're going to do 20 minutes, because it's not enough to build a story. So let me ask you: is there been any like good series, like I'm talking about, like the Breaking Bads or Game of Thrones, that has been 20 minutes?
Not that I could think of.
No, I don't think so.
25 minutes, Friends? 30 Friends, sitcoms.
Yeah,
right.
Pretty much. Yeah.
So why make us wait a week for 20?
No idea. I have no idea what their thought process is on that.
Yeah,
not at all.
So they need to step up, man. I think a lot of us. That's why, we're not excited. I mean, listen. I know Sean and I see differently on this one, but I would say I'm excited for this this show.
Yeah,
I think it's going to be. I think it's going to be better than the first season.
I think so too.
Yeah, the first season set it up for us. This is I mean, it's leading up to Rogue One. That's what I'm saying. And I do like how they're telling it in different timelines. And there's 12 episodes.
I don't know what this TIE fighter is, but it looks pretty
badass. It's badass.
Looks pretty damn cool. So, I'm excited for this. You know, and you can see Yavin,
Yeah.
right? That's
See,
pretty
so
cool.
much nostalgia in it. That's what I'm saying, man. This has got to be. If this fails, oh man,
I don't think it's gonna fail.
I'm
Obviously,
done.
there's a lot of episodes in it, and there's a lot of time jumps, so they have to move quickly,
Yeah.
right? They can't just like like with
Two
season one,
tubes.
yeah, they were like kind of like building the story.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
mind you, it took me by surprise, right? Because I was expecting more of Rogue One-ish with that show with Andor, right? Like a little
Yeah.
bit
Same here.
espionage. And I was thrown off guard when it was like a lot more dramatic, a lot more like storytelling, like I mean, like a lot of more dialogue and things like that. They were really building up the story. Not to say it wasn't a good show. I just wasn't prepared
It
for
wasn't
it.
exactly what I thought it was going to be.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So now I think it's all gonna kind of like come together, and I think a lot of people will appreciate season one more once season two comes, right?
Dude, this looks so good.
This looks amazing.
Yeah.
Now I'm asking you, did this have the same budget as the Acolyte? Because the Acolyte, I'm gonna tell you, didn't show me like shots like this,
I think
right?
the Acolyte was a money laundering operation. I think I could have filmed the Acolyte with a GoPro.
There you go.
By the way, Mon Mothma.
Meow.
Meow 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 meow. Mon Mothma.
Is she all right?
But she's pretty freaking hot. She's beautiful.
She all right?
Mon Mothma.
Oh yeah.
By the way, just real quick, I was gonna address the chat.
That
Whispers
ship's
from
sick.
that ship is sick. That's the TIE Advance?
No, because the TIE Advance. See, at the back of this is different than the TIE Advance.
Oh, okay. Oh yeah, you're right. It's different. I don't know what
kind of looks like a cross between the Advanced and the
I thought I heard someone say the name of it the other day. I can't remember.
anyone in
Let me look.
Oh my goodness, Mon Mothma. Anyway, by the way,
she been in?
Whispers from the Warp. I don't know.
No.
CC3PO. Hey, what's up, CC? We got Chris Elliott 16 Chris. What's up, Chris? Jose, what's up, Jose? Man, it's been a while, man. We miss you, man. Usually we see you like you're one of the first ones to be on the chat. Far from Death Star. What's up, Far? Do back deliveries. Do back. Who else is here? Moff McClunky, Milfs a Move. Love that name. Hey guys, just just think of us as the beggars or like the performers on the streets, and has like a little Venmo like like poster board and asking you for like tips and whatever. So we're kind of doing the same by asking you to hit that like button. No money involved, just support us by hitting that like button. And it's your first time here, hit that subscribe button if you can, if you love Star Wars like as much as we do. Yes.
So that ship is the TIE Avenger.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, it looks pretty badass.
Yeah,
shoot. Listen,
awesome.
If I had to avenge for Mon Mothma, I would definitely. Oh my goodness. Oh, there's cereal.
Cereal box. Fruit Loops.
Oh goodness. Oh, look at that. Is one of them K2SO?
Absolutely.
Probably. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Rocking the shades.
So you could see that like a lot of like the style is the walking, right? Like you see here you go.
The strut.
The strut, yeah. So
now, granted, he was dressed up as one of those highbrows to go to the big party.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, you could see those fools wearing shades like that.
Yeah, but this doesn't feel claustrophobic. Meow. This doesn't feel like claustrophobic or anything. See, it's like they're shooting in different. Krennic. Krennic. Mm-hmm. Krennic looks awesome.
Is this the final season, or will there be another?
No, this
is it.
This is it. This is going to lead to Rogue One. Yo, look at this. Look at those troopers. They're not wearing any helmets, or are they?
They look like a patrol trooper because the patrol trooper has like the pants with just the armor up top, and they just don't have their helmet on.
Yeah,
there's K2.
Oh, that is K2. By the way, the first trailer really threw me off
The
because the
music.
music,
Yeah.
what the hell is that? And I was thinking
Yeah.
about Anthony at the time. I was like, damn, Anthony's right. They are disconnected with, Star Wars.
It really is. It's a lot of little things like that that just take you out of it.
disconnect you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It's
You can
it's
see
not it's not
in here,
one thing.
and here's the Senate.
That looks awesome.
I am the Senate.
I know. Oh, this one too. This is a good shot.
TIE Avenger. Oh, check out Critic's outfit.
Yeah.
Got the black stripes on
By
it.
the way,
Yeah, I wonder what
for-
that
By the way, for all those Hot Toys collectors,
Yep.
you should be rejoicing,
You're gonna
because
get a new Krennic.
you're gonna
Yeah.
get a Krennic. You
Hey,
hardly,
hey, we haven't got an Andor yet.
yeah. Who cares about Andor? You're gonna get a Krennic.
Yeah, I have a Krennic.
Well,
I
who
need
knows?
an Andor.
If this does well, you might get Andor.
Yeah,
You might.
I would
But
want
also-
Andor from Rogue One though. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but yeah. By the way, also another thing that they will release is K2SO.
Yeah.
Yep.
See, so yeah,
Yeah, I'm excited for that. I
yeah.
really
See the
am.
music in the yeah. Again,
Yeah.
why?
Yeah.
What do you know your audience?
What's
Do you-
crazy? The music wasn't even bad. It just wasn't Star Wars.
Right, and
Exactly.
It's one little thing that, like, had it been more of a Star Wars-esque score,
Some John Williams.
it would have
something.
you just would have thought, like, you would not have focused in on it. But when you hear it, it's just like you're instantly like, what the fuck is this?
Mhm.
This should be in something else, some other
Mhm.
spy thriller, not this.
Yeah, it should be. Guess what? Maybe in Marvel or
Yeah,
whatever the case.
Or
Not in Star Wars. Like
Yeah.
again, there's that disconnect.
Mhm.
Why? I don't understand why. So anyway,
don't know.
April 22nd, we're gonna get 3 episodes, right?
Oh, wow.
Which
And
is
another
awesome.
doing them all
But-
threes.
But here's the thing: I'm scared now. Are they gonna be 30 minutes or are they gonna be
Oh,
an hour?
yeah, that'll be 30 minutes. I mean, that's
So,
a guarantee.
Yeah,
Especially
start-
with 12. Especially
Mhm.
with 12 episodes.
So April 22nd, mark that in your calendars. April 29th, May 6th, and May 13th. So yeah,
I didn't realize they were dropping 3 a week.
yeah, I'm excited. To see how this plays out.
So
I
is
think
it-
this is going to be more
so
along the
is it-
lines of what I was thinking for
Mhm.
season 1.
So is it like 3 episodes and then it's
Mhm.
going to be a time jump? 3 episodes, time
That's
jump?
the way I think I
That's
understood it.
what
the way I
I'm
think it is.
I'm assuming it's gonna be.
Because it's supposed to take place
Yeah,
over
yeah.
4 years.
Yeah.
That's cool,
So,
though, because you'll see how much, the rebellion, evolved in a short amount of time.
Yeah. All right, let's rewind back. Oh, by the way, excited. I'm excited.
Mhm.
We need it. I really hope this rejuvenates our love for Star Wars. But after Andor, what else can we look forward to?
Ahsoka season 2, but I don't even think they
They
started
did.
filming.
No, they didn't start filming yet.
Yeah.
Mandalorian, which will be released next year. So pretty much this is it.
That's what it feels like.
I kind of think there was something else. Maybe not.
No, that's it. That's it.
Was the
Let's look real quick.
Knights of the Old Republic thing they were doing, was that supposed to be a movie or a series?
What Knights of the Old Republic?
I thought I heard something about that a while back.
I'm not sure.
Hmm.
All right, so let's talk about this release. This was a re-release with Maul.
Yeah, that thing's sick. I had it on pre-order and I canceled it.
I was considering it not. I don't like it.
Really?
I don't. I think it looks off. I think it looks off. Something about it looks. I mean, here it looks like Ray Park, but there's some shots where I'm like,
You
I
don't
don't
think it
know.
looks as good as the one they did before?
It definitely looks better, but I wouldn't say it's significantly better. And I'm not trying to be a hater here because I have the old one. I just don't
You think
think.
it could be like the
Yeah,
angle
right
of the
here.
photos?
PJ,
Yeah.
blow me up. Here's
Okay. Okay.
It just so happens I have the old head.
So see, that's the solo version, and I
Yeah.
like that one. I think they nailed that one.
I think it
That's
looked
so.
like his face, but it was puffy. But
Yeah.
that's actually how he was in real life. But to me, like Phantom Menace Mall is
I don't know.
I don't know. That one looks so.
I like
That
this
one.
one. Now that I'm just looking at that one, then I'm looking at this. That's the reason I had pre-ordered it. And then after I kind of created my little mall setup, I'm like, I kind of don't need that hot toy.
See, I think some of the
Yeah.
angles are.
Mm.
It's the angle that they're taking the photo. It just kind of makes it
I
look.
think it looks good.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
there's some where it looks like
Yeah, but
because
it's
you got
camera.
that look of Maul with his head down.
Mhm.
It definitely looks good, but
Yeah. Now, all right. So let's compare it to this. You're probably like, why are you comparing it? Like, this is the hyperreal 1/3 scale. I like this one.
mhm.
And it's also a lot of money, but
yeah. I mean, you're paying for it too, but it's also a lot bigger and it's probably easier to sculpt it, get a little better detail.
yeah.
But I like them both. I don't think the
Yeah.
other one's that off.
Yeah, but
I'm curious when
like,
people get it in hand, and then has Sideshow even done a review on it yet on their YouTube channel?
I think so. I think someone compared all three of them.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not
How
sure
did it?
which
What was
YouTuber.
their synopsis of it?
I don't know. Like, I know someone said that like the red is off on it, on the new one.
Okay, too bright,
It's
too
like
dull.
too dull.
Okay,
Should be a little bit brighter. But again, like, I don't know. Hey, listen. I'm glad I'm not collecting hot toys anymore. I'm kind of sticking to statues, right? Also keeps me in check. But I don't know. I just don't like the little. It's like an iPhone, right? It's a little like improvement from the last one. Like, if you were gonna do a 2.0 or 3.0, it should be significantly better, right? And like when you upgrade a PC, right? When you upgrade, it should be significantly better than your old one. So if I were to upgrade my old mall, my old Hot Toys mall, right? And that's a DX. I don't know if this one's a DX. It should be significantly better.
yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
So because then you spend $400 and then you spend another $400 to upgrade, and you're like, it's all right.
Is that how much the new one is?
I think so.
With the speeder.
Oh,
the speeder.
there's no. You have to get it with a speeder.
No, they sell it separate because I had pre-ordered just a figure.
Mhm.
And then when I realized I wasn't gonna have a space for it.
Yeah, I agree with Moth McClunky Mills to Move. I think it's about the same level as the first one with the speeder. So
Yeah.
Yeah.
all right. So this is exciting news. The TIE Fighter
Oh
pilot.
yeah.
I saw that the other day.
Yeah, that's sweet. His head looks a little big though. I know it's a big helmet, don't get me wrong, but it does look a smidge a little bit too large.
Yeah, and it's OT, number one.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
It's finally we're getting something from the OT.
Yeah.
But this is cool, man. I wish they made what's that called, the TIE Fighter too, so that you could put this one in there.
That thing would be huge.
That's what she said. But anyway, yeah, this looks good. Anyone getting? I know a lot of us.
Oh, Sean will. Yeah,
Sean, you're getting it?
No,
he loves the TIE Pilot. He'll be buying that one for sure.
I'm not buying that.
He's lying to you right now.
Are you getting it, Sean?
He already has it on pre-order.
No, I'm not getting that.
Oh man,
Yeah.
yeah. But if I was collecting Hot Toys, I would definitely get this
Yeah,
and
that's
pair
awesome.
it up with other troopers. Hey, listen, if you're a trooper collector, definitely this is a
Yep.
must-have, man.
Oh, it's badass. Yeah.
Yeah, I really hope. I gotta scour the internet and see. Oh, see, Buffalo Clinic 2 for sure. Yeah.
Nice.
Last stop at 2.
Yeah, I don't know. I gotta scour the internet. I would like to see like someone's collection where they all have like all the different trooper designs all lined up, right? That would be super cool.
I had a shelf that was nothing but troopers.
Yeah.
I don't even know what I got left yet.
Is this out on? I think it's out on pre-order, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
All right. So 255.
Dang.
What?
Yeah.
That's not terrible.
Dude, it is terrible.
Yeah.
Well, the troopers before were like 225.
No. 205. 205.
That is not
really?
I remember the Shore Trooper being 205, or at least like
Maybe the
220.
first shore trooper.
I don't know. This is
I think all the other ones were somewhere in that 225 range.
255, man.
Yeah.
How much is it in Sideshow? By the way, if you guys want to save some money, it's low stock. By the way, use capital S Sitcast on checkout and save I think $10 off your order. I forgot 10%. I forgot. I haven't used it in a while because I haven't bought anything in a while. But yeah, use the code. And it's 255 ship plus the discount. So if you want to save some money. Yeah, 245 retail, man. Get that corn out of my face, man. Man, they really. That's a lot of money. Okay. So no one's getting it. I'm assuming here.
Nope.
Okay.
No, it looks awesome though. If I still collect.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Here's another thing I want to talk about. Who's getting this poster? I am. Revenge of the Sith, episode 3. Count me in, man. And it's Matt Ferguson.
Yeah, I'll probably get it.
Kind of looks like it would look good on my other shoulder.
Yeah, exactly, right?
Dude, do it.
You got Luke on the one side with Vader, and then the other shoulder, Anakin with Vader.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Do it.
No, I'm probably going to get it because I have all those other posters.
Yeah.
I love his art style.
Dude, I missed out on the Rogue One. I'm such a a-hole for missing out.
Dude, you got to get the Rogue One.
I know. If he released, he's been releasing like artist proofs of everything else except for the freaking Rogue One.
Yeah. CC, do you know when this is going to be out?
Yeah.
When it's going to go up for sale?
May. Did she say May? CC?
Is it in May?
Yeah. By the way, if you guys want to be updated at all times with art prints or enabled, please check out Rogue One
May
6
4th.
on
Is it May
Facebook
4th?
and on YouTube.
That's what CC just put in.
May the 4th.
Nice. Thank you, CC.
CC is always notifying everybody. Thank you, CC, about the Bottleneck Gallery with Phase Runner original trilogy set. So thanks to her, I was able to pre-order it because I was able to. There was a pre-sale. I will share that in just a second. Well, not the link because it's expired, but I'll show you the pictures. And PJ, probably because he sold the artist proof to Rogue One when it released in 2020. Come on, release it again. Come on, there has to be artists. Hey, CC, if you know Matt Ferguson personally, please reach out to him and say there's some douchebag that missed out on your Rogue One art print. Don't know why, but if you have any laying around in your house, please let him know.
We got to find out though if that's coming to our theater, Ant.
Yeah,
I've been looking.
Who's gonna watch it?
Oh, we're going if it's here.
It's out, absolutely.
We're going for sure.
We went and saw Phantom Menace, and we were like enjoying the hell out of it.
The fact that you get to see it on the big screen again, especially that. Like, come on. Yeah.
So Sean and I went and saw it with Scott Sharp. We Revenge of the Sith, like the midnight showing the night it came out.
So it's releasing on April 25th, 2025. So mark your calendars, a month and a half away. The film will be available in select US theaters and international territories for 1 week. The film will be available in 4DX for the first time. 4DX is a format that uses moving seats, flashing lights, and jets of air to enhance the movie experience. Dude!
Yeah, I don't need all those moving seats for 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
I would get nauseous.
We don't even have that here, I don't think.
Yeah,
no, there's one that's not too far from me, but it's about 30 minutes. But I'm definitely gonna. Can you imagine in Mustafar and then this hot lava like coming on your face? Like, oh shoot!
What did you just say?
Hot
lava coming on your face? No Diddy. No Diddy.
No, I mean like it's like real like coming. Okay, anyway. Coming at you. Flashing lights and jets of air. This is why we will never hit 1,000 subs, man. You guys are disgusting.
I didn't say it.
You guys have dirty minds. How else would you say it? Coming at your face? Like, come on. What else?
Killing me.
As soon as you said it, I looked at Sean. I was like,
how else would you say it, Mr. Anthony?
Going on your hot lava coming at you.
I mean, maybe I would say like it would feel like there's lava all around you or something. Like it would be hot or something. I don't know.
See, you can't even say anything without. You guys have dirty minds.
Yeah.
Oh,
well,
man.
It is Thursday.
It is. All right. So, all right, cool.
I haven't laughed that hard in a while. That was good.
Yeah, but honestly, though, I really want to go watch it in 4D. Stop. Not because we want the hot lava. I'm not gonna say it. At your I don't think I want hot lava coming on my face. Oh, jeez Louise.
I'm sorry.
All right, fine. Coming at you. You know what? Coming.
No Diddy.
Oh, jeez Louise. All righty.
Okay. Be professional.
So in other words, you would
you like
the way that you would feel the heat, like as if you were really on Mustafar. That's what you kind of meant.
Yeah.
Like, if we were on Hoth, it would be very frigid air all around you.
Yes.
Not snow coming on your face.
No.
Yeah. Okay. So I got you. Yeah. I didn't know they actually had theaters that kind of, I don't know, made you feel like you're in the climax or whatever.
The climax.
Yeah.
Of what?
I don't know. Like if you were in a hot environment, like okay, for instance, originally they were talking about doing Star Wars Land where you would go to like Hoth and there would be snow all around and it would actually be very, very cold there. So like if you would have went to Mustafar, there would have been like heat lamps all around you. So I know what you're saying. They've got like a immersive type theater where it kind of gets you into like the environment of which you're in. And if you have speakers in your seat, it's going to be like sensory overload everywhere.
Yeah. That's what I would like
to
have, know.
That sounds a lot better than like a Turkish bathhouse. Okay.
All right, let's move forward. Let's move on. Jeez, you guys have dirty minds. Okay, what else? Oh my goodness, there's a lot of things. Okay, I can't even say it. There's a lot of things heading our way. Okay, a lot of things. I can't even say anything else besides. I can't say the C word without you guys.
No, we're good. We're good.
Yeah. Promise we'll never laugh again.
Yeah. At least for the next 2 seconds.
Oh my. So Phase Runner is and Bottleneck Gallery is trying to really like hurt our wallets here.
Oh yeah.
Look at this, dudes.
Yeah.
Dude.
Yeah, those are sweet.
It's coming. It's releasing tomorrow, 12 p.m. Eastern time. Who's getting this?
What's the size?
Son of a gun. Cece, are you there?
Just get her on the show. She can explain.
Oh my gosh, yeah. Cece, are you, knock knock. Cece, are you there?
Hopefully, generally 11, 17.
Is it Bottleneck? I'll look real quick.
Yeah.
Yeah, it is Bottleneck. Let's see here. Shoot. I'm trying to look and see.
I just don't have anywhere to put them.
Yeah, that's my problem.
They look awesome.
Just do it, dude.
Nah, I'm gonna get the Ferguson.
Sean gave me a whole bunch.
All right. Here we go. I have. Okay, so the
what's the dimension?
This one, the lenticular is 24 by 38. No, that's not the lenticular. The non-lenticular, the normal poster is 24 by 38. The lenticular is 16 by 24.
What? They're not all the same size?
No.
So no, because the New Hope's 24 by 36. The G Clay.
Mm-hmm.
Who?
Look at this.
By 36.
Yeah, those look pretty cool.
Dude,
the lenticulars are sick.
Yeah, I got the lenticulars because I wanted to match with the prequels.
16 by I like this.
Yeah.
230 for the whole set.
Yeah.
Man.
Look at this one, Sean.
I would love those, but I have no place to put them.
Just do it, man.
No place to go, man. I've been trying to get rid of stuff. I have no place.
Do it.
Cool though.
How about this?
It's not bad. The yellow throws me off in the background.
How about this?
Dude,
that's amazing, man. Come on, it's Luke.
No, I know it's Luke, but it's not doing it.
The yellow one looks better than the black and white with the color.
Nah, I don't like the yellow. I like the black and white one. Damn, that if they had a T-shirt of this, sold.
Honestly, if they would have left the background gray, black and white, and then just do the jacket in orange to kind of match the match the visor, I think that would be. It's just not enough color in it. If the jacket was orange, that would be much better.
Here's the stormtroopers.
Trooper looks cool. I like the cracks in the helmet.
Yeah. Yeah.
Those are cool though.
This must come home to Papa. Okay. All right. So yeah, that's releasing tomorrow. Thanks to CC for notifying everyone. Again, please check out Rogue One 6 if you want to stay up to date with all the the art prints that are releasing by Bottleneck Gallery or just any Star Wars art print in general. Yeah, the likeness is great. Yeah. And the Luke portrait and the Stormtrooper are only 13 by 19, which is pretty cool. 16 by 24 for the lenticular, which I got. Paper is 24 by 36. So be mindful when you're purchasing it because the regular ones are pretty big. All right, let's move on. So let's see here. What else got released? Yeah, they released the premium format Admiral Thrawn.
Yeah, I saw that today.
Yeah, that looks good.
OMG. Look at that. 2 portraits. You got the
yeah, I like that.
Yeah. I like the I guess the
animated looking one.
Yeah,
I like that one way better too.
Dude, this must come home to Papa. It's Thrawn on the throne. Say that 10 times fast.
Yeah, the
Look.
animated one's much better.
I hope the base lights up.
Ooh, yeah, that would be cool. Oh, little video action.
Yeah. That looks cool. Let me just blow it up a little bit here. Damn. Anthony, I know you're getting this. No?
No, I might. How much is it? Is it like 600, 700 bucks?
No, I think it's 900. I don't like the TV version.
No.
Yeah, I don't
Yeah.
either.
I don't like it. I mean, yeah, it's
It looks like him. It just I didn't
But
like
that-
it in the show.
It just doesn't go with that statue. It's like the head
No.
doesn't belong, right? But then when you see
Yeah.
the animated one, it just flows so much
Yeah.
Yeah,
better.
they need to start doing more prosthetics on the face to make
Yeah.
Mhm.
these aliens look like aliens and not
Same thing with
blue spray
hair.
paint.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's
I like the animated version.
Oh, it's so much. Yeah, that animated version is pretty badass.
yeah.
880.
880
Mm-hmm.
coming out next year.
What's the height
Oh,
on
it's
it?
not out now?
No,
Oh,
this is for pre-order.
okay.
Ed Bradley paint, Rishi Cash Mohan sculpted it. Let's see what's the additional details. Height is 17 inches,
17.
so it's not too big.
Mhm.
Fit in a
with it.
Vesta.
Yeah,
10 pounds.
10
Yeah,
pounds.
that's awesome.
Sold.
It doesn't light up, does it?
I'm
Man,
sure they'll light up.
If
the
that base lights up, man.
So they
Oh,
should
yeah.
do the base and then the buttons on the arm.
So you get the sculpt with just one order, or is there like an alternate version you got to buy, or
No. It's just one. Just
because
yeah.
I was
Both
like,
of 'em.
because I only need the one.
Yeah.
I would never display the
Uh-huh.
Yeah,
real
it comes
version.
free. Yeah. It's
Yeah.
not. There's no special edition thing on it. What else has got announced? That so out of the box, we do have. Okay, well, not the HVAC thing.
Oh, nice! It's a new droid.
Mace Windu is
Oh.
coming.
Yeah,
So
that's good.
I pre-ordered this from Off the Rack Collectibles. I think he has like maybe a couple left. So please check him out. So yeah, mine's shipping out soon. Yeah, that base is big. Yeah, what do you guys think? Anyone?
I
picking
think
this
it
up?
looks awesome.
Man,
You
was-
know what?
I was
Do
so
it.
close. No, I was so close to pre-ordering this
Oh.
so many times. Now that I see it again, I'm just like, oh.
Dude, you got a new room, and your room looks amazing, man. This will look amazing. I know, I'm dude. Yeah, look at that. Come on, you know you want this.
Buy it now with all of your money.
Yeah, dude.
So this is the pose when he had Palpatine.
Yeah.
Yes.
Right
Yeah.
before he took a flying leap out the window.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they would have done
Let's see the skull.
like do a Palpatine as well, and had it
Bro.
like
Yeah,
right
I
before,
did that.
like when they both swiped at the glass.
Man.
Like I
Dude,
think that
they
would have
sent-
been really awesome.
They sent this to the good factory.
Yeah, they did a good job on it.
Mhm.
They
Looks
did
awesome.
such a phenomenal job. And let's see the lightsaber hilt. I think they did a phenomenal job. Yeah.
Light it
Yeah.
up.
Yeah, let's see the lighting. Let me fast forward this. All right. Okay. Man, they
Yeah,
take
we-
forever. Just
Yeah, we see your plug. There you go, girl.
whoa! Come on.
Yeah,
Damn.
And
Come
I
on,
already have one.
I know.
dude. And it's bright.
badass, though. Like, had I not
Mhm.
bought the one I have, I would get that for sure.
It's not too late, Mr. Sean.
I know.
And come on, do it. Do it.
Was it
on,
instigator? He's like, yeah,
Come
man.
on.
Come on.
You want some of these Red Bulls?
You know you want it.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
want
So-
this?
That looks good.
Yeah.
You want this?
I really like the base too.
Yeah,
Oh,
the base
dude,
is
look
nice.
dude.
He got the look right on his face. He
I
looks
think
good.
they nailed the likeness on the.
They did a really
I
good
think
job.
they did a better job with this one than the Hot Toys. Yeah, I'm saying
Oh,
it.
I don't know. I never saw that in person, but I think it looks fantastic.
Yeah.
I don't have one complaint on it.
Yeah. Let me see if I could pull up the.
I do think it would have been better though to have it be like do one where you had Mace swiping at the glass to break it, and then the one where Palpatine was kind of crouched down, and they should do both of them. Like, I think that would have been really good.
Yeah, we're gonna share that one. Moffy. Well, not this one.
725 pre-order on Sideshow.
Dude, get it from off the rack. He has a couple left.
Well,
man.
I know, but I don't know. I don't know. We'll see.
Just do it. Oh, here we go. Yeah, what do you guys think about this one?
I like it.
Are you with me or are you against me, Mr. Anthony?
Is this out now?
Yeah, it's coming. If they have
Okay.
it out of the box, that means it's shipping.
Okay, yeah.
Because
yeah.
the mace is still on pre-order. Let me see about this one.
Yeah, I might get this.
Might? There's no might.
When I say might, that's like
that
it's
means
might. It's might.
it's closer to yes.
Oh, thanks. Oh, thanks, Anthony.
Yeah.
Yeah, look at that. Look at the weathering on that cape.
I always liked the original one.
Mm-hmm.
And this is premium format or Mythos?
Yes, premium format, sir. Dude, look at that! Look at that backpack and all the details in that backpack, man.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. Damn.
Use caution when handling.
Okay. Bantha fur hide wired for posing. Awesome. All right. So what's that? one?
Pre-order 725, Ant.
Yeah.
I mean, I would have Alec getting the head sculpt of Guinness on there.
Yeah, let's forward this a little bit. Man, look at that! It's just like the figure with all these like accessories.
Yeah.
And it's
Yeah.
very similar to the original one, just
Mm-hmm.
with the other head sculpt.
Well, let me ask you this, right? Because there is a 1/5 scale line. Do you think they'll do a 1/5 scale version of this?
Nope.
You don't think so?
Nope. I don't think they would. Oh, crap. I don't think they would go
Piss off people again.
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah, I agree.
I don't think they would make a 1/5 and then not light it up. Like, I think there's probably some type of a licensing thing to where now they're able to do the Mythos and quarter.
Right.
So I think this is the way they're going.
Dude, look at all those accessories.
I was gonna say there's a crap ton.
Mm-hmm.
So Sean, are you with me or are you against me, sir?
If I do love it, but I would get the mace before I got this, only because I have an Obi-Wan. I don't have a mace.
Yeah,
dude,
I really like this because I like the fact that you get the Guinness head sculpt.
Mm-hmm.
To me, I like it. I love.
I wish you could put that. I wonder. Look at that.
Yeah,
too.
it's
Look at
fantastic.
Dude, they nailed. Well, pretty close. There's a little. Yeah. It lost a little bit of detail, right? Because it's not a master painter painting it. Oh wow! You could actually put it on its head. Oh,
wow. I don't know if I would trust that.
Yeah,
that's still cool though. All right, this is the first time I'm seeing it. I know I glanced at it real quick because I'm getting it. I like to be surprised whenever I put like my statue together. I don't know. The Obi-Wan. Oh yeah. Can I look at this one? I know it's the lighting. The beard doesn't have a lot of detail to it, right?
Yeah. It could be the lighting too.
Yeah. I don't know. You're right, Sean. I think I like the Guinness head sculpt
Oh
better.
yeah. I think it flows better with it.
Oh man, they never do. See, they do such a great job with a prototype, and then when they I think this lights up too, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Sold.
I like the gloves. Like it's pretty badass. But if I was
Yeah.
gonna buy a statue right away, I'd get the mace. Just because I don't have a mace. And I love that pose he's in, and they did a good job
Yeah.
in his sculpt.
Oh, it's a USB-C? No, I don't know.
Look
Oof,
like it.
sold.
It does look good though.
Sold. Oh, here we go. The guy. He's gonna show you how to a thing. All right. Who's with me? Anybody in the chat too?
Yeah, that's a probably. How much is that one?
$7.25.
Yeah.
Oh, that's a good price.
I have
Same
Kenobi
as the
ordered, no
mace.
shipping notes. My only gripe is you can't hang the saber hilt on his belt. Yeah, that's a little.
Oh, really? They didn't.
Little miss there.
You can only have it lit up.
Yeah, I think so.
Okay, I'd probably
Right.
do that anyway, but I
Yeah.
think it looks awesome.
By the way, Steve Uceda is probably excited to get this chair. It's the Millennium Falcon chair.
Ooh.
Well, it's coming.
It's a little teaser of it. Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty cool.
Wonder how
You
much.
know
Too
what?
bad
But you know what I'm interested from them? They're actually coming out with the crates, the shipping crates.
Oh,
like the space crates,
yeah.
like life-size crates.
We gotta get Tom.
They're in tables.
Yeah, we gotta get Tom back on the show, man.
I might buy one of those end tables, like a shipping crate. I think it'll be badass in here. It's got a spot for it, so I'm like, it's nice.
All right, let's get him back on the show. Yeah,
where's your nothing chair?
Oh, it's
just
it's the angle. Yeah, it would go. That shipping crate would go right there.
Hey, Sean, your room is starting to look great, man.
It's getting there. I'm super lazy. I'm not gonna lie. When I'm done working, I'm either doing something else, and then by the time it's, I come up here, I'm just like, oh. You can see where I got a lot of the hot toys unboxed, and they're coming around. It's coming around.
Looks good, man.
If I spent like 2 solid days, like a whole weekend, I would have it all done.
Yeah, it looks good, man. I think that's it, right? In terms of statues. Anybody get anything recently before we wrap things up here?
Nope. I'm pretty good.
I did get the Captain Rex premium format. I haven't unboxed it yet.
Did you?
Yeah.
Dude, that thing's sick.
Yeah, I saw somebody had put a picture up of it.
I'm an a-hole. Yeah.
Dude,
I was like,
badass.
Yeah, I was like, how much is it, John? He's like, I'm like, oh my god.
How come the Obi-Wan and the mace are that much cheaper than the Thrawn?
Dude, that Rex is the shit. That was probably one of my favorite statues of last year that came out. Like, I really like that.
Yeah. Yeah, that's
it's badass.
I just don't like the fact that they didn't include the alternate helmet.
Yeah, that would have been cool.
It was a special edition. I thought that was a cheap move by them.
Yeah,
like
you had to order the phase 1 or phase 2, or
either or. They don't give you the extra helmet.
Yeah, it's.
I mean, why would just charge an extra $50 and throw the helmet in there?
Yeah, you already. Yeah, call it exclusive.
Yeah.
Why do you gotta like make us want to buy? Why would I need 2 Rexes in my? And especially they cost like $1,000.
Yeah, because this one's not a cheap one.
No, why would you do that to us?
It's so badass.
Oh, look at that.
Thing supports off the smoke.
Yeah. Well, listen, I used to be skeptical at first, but then I had the Rogue, and the Rogue from X-Men hasn't tilted or leaned or anything like that.
I just always assumed his foot kind of like pegged in somewhere back there.
Yeah, they do a great job of like trying to put these things together. So
yeah, even the Wolverine Hulk was kind of like that too. And wasn't there another one that kind of did something like that?
Yeah. I'm not
Is
sure.
that kind of how the Rogue was kind of
Yeah, it's got
pegged in something back there?
yeah, I forgot. Yeah. It's pegged through their arm.
Dude, look how
Right.
good that looks.
Yeah,
It's
it's
so
pretty
cool.
badass.
Dude,
I like it.
the dynamic pose, it's so
How much you said that one's like 1,000 or 1,100 or something?
Close to 1,000. So here's my so I don't know if you guys have been paying attention, but a lot of the statues in premium formats have a low edition size now, right? Because there's not a lot of people buying them. That's why they're a little bit more expensive. So now for me, I've been trying to keep up with trying to get these before they sell out. So I've been at least the ones that I need. Like I'm not buying that Vader Mythos. Like, come on, man. Come on.
Oh, the quarter? Yeah.
Yeah, why would you do that to me?
Yeah.
And that's $1,100, man.
Damn.
So you mean to say if I wanted to upgrade, I would have to like spend another $1,100 just to buy that Vader? Really poor practice by them. But yeah, I'm waiting for. Oh, I got shipping notice from Sideshow that the canvas. Oh, you got the canvas? That's awesome, Moff. I got the Assault on Tantive 6 is shipping. That's crazy. Cool but expensive and tall helmet deal was a scam. Yeah, that was a scam.
Yeah, that Rex is $995.
Don't remind me, Sean.
And then the exclusive same price.
Why is the Thrawn 200 more than the Obi-Wan and Mace?
It's Thrawn.
Yeah,
I don't know. Maybe they're factoring the tariffs. I don't know because they're coming from Hong Kong now, or China, right? These statues are being made there. So I'm not sure, man. It's a lot of things.
I mean, it just seems like there's a lot more.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, the light up. I think that's more. You could justify more with the light up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Unless it's all sculpted.
Yeah.
Maybe that's part of it.
This one's I'm not sure. It's probably all sculpted light up features. It could be, or just the way it is now. Everything's so expensive. Look at this thing. It's a freaking ATSD, and it is kind of big, right? It's $850.
It's pretty cool because it's got Chewie in the diorama.
Yeah, and you got the Ewok.
That's pretty. I like that.
Yeah,
I like Chewie out of the top. That's so cool.
How much is that?
Yeah, $850. Buy it, Anthony. Okay, bye. Would you do it?
I got Obi-Wan over that, huh?
Yeah. Damn, this Daredevil.
Is it out now?
No, it's coming out.
Oh, okay, it's coming out. All right.
Yeah, this Daredevil looks cool. By the way, speaking
of
Daredevil. Yeah.
Oh, that was one of my favorite comics.
Yeah. Besides that, I didn't buy anything else. I haven't bought anything in a while. Mace is coming for me, so that one's shipping soon. Besides that, I haven't really bought anything, man. Not too many things.
Me either. No, that and
which is good though.
A few things on pre-order, but
yeah,
it's gonna be a while for that to come out.
Throne tax.
Tax. Yeah.
Throne tariffs. Kenobi comes with 2 sabers, one painted and one that lights up. If you want to hang the hilt from his belt, it wouldn't be difficult to separate it from the blade as you aren't using. That's interesting.
That's an idea. Yep. But what would you put in his hand?
Gaffy stick? I don't know.
But does he have a hand that you could actually put it in? That's my question.
Yeah, I'm not sure. Or, I mean, he has Anakin's or Luke's saber, right? I'm not sure. Does it come with it? I mean, maybe
it should have Qui-Gon.
I would say, dude, yeah,
and Anakin's, but
if anything, because it has the blue hilt. I mean, the blue blade. So switch those out. That'd be cool. So, yeah,
because it looked like the hilt was attached to the hand that you peg in. That's what I was wondering. It doesn't seem like it's just. I mean, you you can maybe do that, like separate the painted plastic one and hang it, but
Yeah.
then what are you gonna have in his hand? Because the other one, you actually could have the gappy stick in it, right?
Yeah.
That's what I thought. Yeah. So,
by the way, celebrations around the corner.
Oh no.
Can't
wait to see everyone's videos from it.
I know, me too. I'm not going to it. It was just too far.
Yeah.
And the thing too is that, like, as much as and I trust me, I'm not trying to be a negative Nancy, but I'm happy for everyone that is going. If I were to go to Japan, I'll be spending most of my time, like, doing touristy stuff. Yeah, and I just I'm hoping that Celebration comes back to the States.
Dude, I'm hoping Orlando.
I hope so, man. Hey, Sean Anthony, are we doing it?
As 100%.
It comes to Orlando?
100%.
Yeah,
never been to one, and I'm going. 100%.
Okay, so are we booking as soon as, like, celebration's over? Because usually they like to announce it once it's celebration's over, where they're gonna have it next. We're booking our hotel room.
Yeah, 100%.
All right, sold. We're doing ICCC, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So let's get Michael Haas back on the show, but it's ICCC is looking pretty good now, right?
Yeah, you got let's see.
Garrett, let me share my screen.
You gonna pull it up? Okay.
Yeah. Who's going? Anybody in the chat? I would love to meet you guys. Guest stars. Okay. Oh, JSA. Ooh, Roger Christian.
Yeah, he's the main reason, or the main person I want to meet there.
Oh, shoot.
And then
Ernie Reyes.
Brendan Wayne too.
Warwick Davis. I would like to get. Star Wars Theory would love to meet him.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Brendan Wayne, Steven Constantino, Rena Owen, Lewis McLeod, Billy Martinez. That's it
for now. They announcing someone like every week or something.
Okay.
Yeah. Yes. Meeting Theory, Roger Christensen, Warwick Davis, and Brendan Wayne. Those are the ones on my list right now.
Yeah, I would love to meet Theory. Because
I saw a video of him. He went to some Comic-Con thing in is he in Vancouver? That's where he is?
Yeah,
he's in Vancouver. Yeah,
I saw like him and his friends. They were all setting up there.
Yeah, I think he's been trying to promote his Theory sabers.
He went to MegaCon.
Yeah.
He seems like a super down to earth guy.
Yeah, I think so. I respect him. He's always been very honest with his opinions, right?
Yep.
I agree with a lot of his views on things, right?
Yep. So, same here.
But yeah, no, it's gonna be exciting. Like I said, anybody in the chat that's going, please let us know. It'll be cool to meet you guys. But yeah, I think I'm definitely going this year. It's kind of cool. If Sean had a photo op at ICC, I'd buy 3 tickets. Hey, Will, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
Yeah. I'm excited to see what else they announce at Well,
he's pretty good friends with Ian McDermott, so there's a good chance he might be there.
Oh, Ian McDermott, that'd be cool. Imagine if he got Hayden Christensen, dude.
Yeah, it'd be pretty nice.
Yeah,
and at least
is it the same place?
No, south of Nashville. It's like I looked. It was, I think, like a 50-minute drive, so about an hour from Nashville south.
Oh, really? 50?
Damn. Yeah, because
see, what you should do is you should fly here and ride with us.
Yeah.
How long is the ride?
Oh, it's not that bad.
It's not bad. You won't. You won't know.
9 hours?
Something like that.
Yeah, 9 sounds real good.
Yeah. No, I think that's about right.
Yeah, it's like 10.
But you know what though? Like it ain't
goes
that bad.
quick when it's us in the car.
Yeah.
You know, we're talking so much. Next thing you know, 3-4 hours, 5 hours goes by. You're
yeah.
But
no, it is pretty fun. And shoot,
I wish
we went,
I wish it was close to Nashville because I really wanted to get some, Nashville hot chicken, Hattie's, right? Hattie's is there.
Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Yeah, so this is in
at
Murfreesboro.
the first place we went. I mean, they probably
with
still
some
got
barbecue.
It's on the outskirts, but the hotel we stayed at, they had this Nashville hot chicken sandwich. Man, that thing was freaking amazing.
Oh, dude, I'm telling you, people from the South do barbecue good, man. Like that's what. Yeah, dude. There's
you gotta
go
to Eastern North Carolina. A whole nother level. I used to tell Sean all the time. I was like, yeah, this down here is all right. I mean, it's just not like home. And then we went to our friend's father's funeral, and they had this one place had catered it, and Sean was like, dude, now I understand.
It was so good. Yeah.
He was like, I
North Carolina's got some good barbecue now.
Yeah.
Damn, I want some barbecue, man. Yeah, no, but seriously, looking forward. I heard nothing but good things about ICCC. Sean and Anthony has gone at least 2 out of the 3 years, the past 3 years, right?
Yeah.
So I think it's gonna be fun. It'll be cool. Like I said, it'll be nice to meet Roger Christian, some of Warwick Davis, some of those guests, Brendan Wayne. But most importantly, also get to hang out with you guys. That's what I would be looking forward to. So
they had shoot, I think the whole cast of Daredevil was there.
Yeah, the last time we were there.
Yeah, the last time. And trying to think, who else was there? There was other.
We had John Rhys Davies from Indiana Jones. He was Sala.
Oh yeah.
And Daredevil cast, which everyone from the Daredevil cast, like I said,
they were all super cool people.
Yeah.
Trying to think, who was the other? There was other people there that we saw.
I don't know, but it's probably one of the funnest cons, though.
Yeah,
super laid back.
Super laid back. It's so chill.
It was super crowded the first year we went because it was in a smaller area. Yeah, and then the second year it was kind of like at a fairgrounds. So,
dude,
it was really spread out.
Actually, I need to get Mark Hamill's autograph, man.
I know.
I gotta make my way. I know his autographs are so expensive. I really gotta get his autograph. I'm hoping. Man, would you guys spend how much is his autograph down? $500?
Yeah,
I wouldn't.
Yeah, that's
would you?
I don't think so. I don't know.
I mean, he's getting up there.
Well, that's the thing, though. Like, because Anthony doesn't collect a lot of autographs. I've gotten into them. I've got a really nice Carrie Fisher one, and man, $500 is a lot.
I know. I mean, you get to meet him.
Yeah, but
yeah.
If you got any expendable cash, say if I wasn't spending a lot of money on stuff, and I'm like, yeah.
Listen,
if the mood strikes me, I might do it, but that's a lot of money.
Dude, if I did autograph Mark Hamill, let's just put it this way. I would be doing nothing else in that con.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. It's like
I'll be like, hey guys, got Mark Hamill's. So I will be eating McDonald's for the rest of the convention.
But you know what though? The 2 years Anthony and I went, we didn't buy a lot of stuff at all.
Yeah.
I mean, I think the first year I bought like a blanket and a t-shirt or something. Like
yeah. Relatively inexpensive stuff.
Yeah.
I spent all of Saturday getting my arm tattooed.
Yeah.
The second year.
Yeah. Well, if there is tattoo places or people there, I'm gonna get Jar Jars.
Yeah, I'm gonna contact the girl that did my shoulder and see if she's gonna be there this year.
Yeah, and see if you have the Jar Jar tattooed in your back.
Yeah. No, Sean, I got to get Sean to scan my arm, and
we're gonna do a sleeve up,
design something.
Yeah.
It's just I don't know. I used to love going to conventions. Getting older, man. It's hard for me to do like 4-day cons, 3-day cons. Like if I'm going to a con now, I'm just going in, trying to do what I need to do, get the autographs, hang out for a little bit. And honestly, if you guys are there, I'll probably just get my autographs, get that out of the way, and the whole time I'm going to be just hanging out with you guys, the people in the chat, whoever's going there, and just getting some drinks. Hopefully getting some some nice
I'm not
barbecues.
really into the autographs and stuff, but I enjoyed seeing the cosplayers.
Yeah,
walking through, seeing the different, like, there's people there selling toys and stuff like that, and just getting to reminisce about stuff. And then obviously,
yeah.
getting to meet some of the people.
What's up, Gina? Yeah,
Hey,
VIP
Gina.
is the only. Yep, VIP. Actually, I would honestly, if I go to a celebration, would you guys get the Jedi pass?
What is that? Like
That's the VIP pass. That's like $700.
yeah, I would.
What does it
probably
get you?
get it.
But you get in all the panels. You get to have,
okay.
special
I would.
seats.
I would listen. I would get it for sure. Yeah.
Yeah, I would get it for sure because then you don't have to go fight people for a seat.
Especially there at Celebration, Orlando
Yeah.
would be out of control. Like, yes, I would.
I did Orlando like when I was at 5-6 years ago, and I just remember. I mean, it was a big convention, very big convention, and just you have to think about it too. Like Celebration, it's not as big as the like San Diego Comic-Con or even New York Comic-Con, just because it's honed down to one IP. So there's not a lot of like vendors. You're not going to see like Marvel vendors there, right? So that's one thing I love about Celebration. It's just specific to Star Wars. There's a lot of walking room, but you do have to be like, be mindful of that. Okay, which panels are you going to do? You're going to try and get into them. You got to wait in line for those type of things. I hope that even when they do these celebration, I hope Sideshow goes, man. I would love to see some of these Star Wars pieces in person, right?
Yeah, they should.
They should. I miss the good old days when they were going to these conventions because then it helps your decision if whether or not if you want to buy them.
Yeah, I think they're down. I think they're. It seems like they're done. They're just going to do their Sideshow Con thing. That's what they're going to do.
I hate that Sideshow Con. I never watch it. I just watch the replay to see if they, so we could talk about it. Yeah. So, but yeah, looking forward to meeting everybody. All right, so let's wrap things up. Hey, we're back. Please, we're gonna, we'll talk backstage. We'll try and try to see if we could do this. Hopefully, we'll try to do weekly, if not bi-weekly. Just stay subscribed, hit that notification bell. It'll notify you, when we're hopping on the show. I'm trying to get some guests on the show, trying to get that going. But this is refreshing, guys. Honestly, I miss talking to you guys. I miss talking to everyone in the chat. So, let's see. We'll be back next week. Sean, Anthony,
another one in the books.
By the way, this is season 3 of technically season 3 of Setcast, because usually season 1 we do like 100 episodes. Season 2 we do another 100 episodes. So this is the start of
season 3. That's
another 100 episodes. Hopefully we keep going. Yeah, I think we will. But yeah, thank you guys. We missed you guys. So but again, we'll be back next week. And yeah, may the midichlorians be with you guys always and forever. Good night.
Peace.
Peace.